What's up, guys? Hockey at 66871 here, and today we are going to be previewing the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Washington Capitals in the 2018 NHL Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So I've got a few stats here on this series. So Washington, first in the Metropolitan, 49, 26, and 7, and 105 points. Pretty good. Not as good as the last 2 years. Columbus, 45, 30, and 7 with 97 points. The first wild card treated as a 7 seed, which I think their playoff format is stupid. We got word today that Philip Grubauer will be net for Game 1 versus Columbus. He is 15, 10, and 3 with a 2.35 goals against average and a 923 save percentage and 3 shutouts. He also started 10 of the last 16 games for Washington. Bobrovsky, 37 wins. I don't have his whole record. 2.42 goals against average and 921 save percentage, so not terrible. Ovechkin has 49 goals, 38 assists for 87 points. Yeah. Washington power play is 7th in the league at 22.5%, and Columbus's power play is 25th in the league, 17.2%. So, not very good for Columbus. Washington's penalty kill is actually right in the middle, 15 to 80.3%. Nah, that should be better. Columbus's penalty kill is even worse. It's 4th last in the league at 76.2. I mean, for a long time, their special teams were crap. Some notable players. Kuznetsov had 83 points, 29 goals, 56 assists, which is pretty damn good. Panarin, Columbus's leading scorer, at 82 points, 27 goals, 55 assists. Not terrible. Some more. So, face-off win percentage. Washington is 13th in the league at 50.4, so just over 50%. Columbus is 5th last, 48.4%. So, that's 13% different. A 13 spot difference and only a 2% difference in the face-off circle. That's how tight it is. Shots against per game, Washington at 31.9, so basically 32 shots per game. 13th in the league. Columbus is 31.3, 0.6 behind them for 11th in the league. Point percentage, Washington has a 640 points percentage at 7th in the league. It's pretty good. Columbus is .591, so almost 0.6 points per game at 15th in the league. I think their goaltending situation in Washington is really interesting because you have Holtby, who struggled a lot this year. He's been very, very inconsistent. Bobrovsky, his playoff numbers are pretty bad, but I am going to pick Columbus in 6 to win this series. Or did I say 7? I don't know. Watch my bracket video. I think, 6 games. I picked Columbus to win. Tortorella won a Stanley Cup, unfortunately. Last year he lost in 5 to Pittsburgh. Washington, Barry Trotz's playoff record is not very good either. I don't have their playoff records, but Tortorella's is decent. Unfortunately, I hate as much as I hate that guy, but Barry Trotz's playoff history is pretty bad. He's never made it past the second round, either his time in Nashville. But I do not think Washington will get by the first round this year. So, the special teams is, Columbus's special teams is pretty bad. Their power play is 25th in the league, and their penalty kill is 4th last. So, they're in the bottom 6 for worst special teams. So, thing is, if Columbus takes a lot of penalties, they will not win this series. Washington, they have the 7th best power play in the league. Columbus has to stay disciplined, and they cannot take penalties. If they take penalties, it's really going to hurt them. I think they'll split the first 4 games. I think they'll split the first 2 in Washington, and they'll split the first 2, then the next 2 in Columbus. And I think Columbus will win Game 5 and finish them off in 6. Bobrovsky, I don't think he's ever won a playoff series in his career. So, I don't know. Holtby's playoff is pretty inconsistent. So, Grubauer, He's never played in a single Stanley Cup playoff game, so I don't know how he's going to react to the pressure. You remember Matt Murray with the Pittsburgh Penguins? Responded very well and won the Stanley Cup in 2016. But I think it's going to be really interesting this year because Washington is not as good as last year, but they've been playing some really good hockey down the stretch. So is Columbus. That's why I'm picking Columbus, because in their last 15 games or last 16 games, Columbus is 13-1-2. That's a pretty good record going into the playoffs. So I think they could do some damage. I mean, they'll definitely beat Washington, but I don't think they'll get by Pittsburgh if Pittsburgh beats Philly, which that video will be coming up next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this playoff preview of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals, the Capitals versus the Blue Jackets. It'll be a great series. Columbus in 6, and thanks for watching.